Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome to another video. We're doing some meal prepping. This is everything that I've done for the past week. We found some markdowns and I'm just showing you how I kind of make things, stretch, freeze them, look after them, eat them, all the things that we do to help along the way. So first of all, I got this bulk mixed meat pack from Foodland. It's a store here in South Australia and there's a whole lot of stuff in here. There's some smiley frits, there's some ham, there's some roast beef, there's lots of bits and pieces. I don't really know what all the meats are, if apart from what I've said, so I just kind of divided everything up by kind of what it looks like, and then I can put it into bags and put it into the fridge. So my son really likes the smiley frits, so if I put that in individually in a Ziploc bag and I placed that on the shelf in the fridge, he was able just to take some when he wanted to, because he wouldn't sort of know to dig through the container of mixed meats to look for that. So I put it there so it's visually on the shelf for him when he's ready to go. All the other ham and bits and pieces I just bagged up. Some we had for sandwiches that week, as well as hubby did, just taking out some roast beef bits there, and then any ham that was left over just got chopped up and thrown in the freezer for pizzas. I always count how many chicken nuggets come in any pack, whether it be a box that I've got from any other supermarket or a big bag like this. This is a 1 kilo bag from Aldi. It costs $7.99 chicken nuggets, and there are 45 chicken nuggets in this bag if anyone's curious. I always count because the boxes have anywhere from 18 to 19 nuggets. And my son has 5 chicken nuggets every time he has dinner. So trying to divide 5 into 19 is just not gonna work. So I always have leftovers and then I just save them for the next time that I open the next box. This bag, luckily, being 45 nuggets, it made it to 9 meals, which also helps when I'm working out how much does it cost us to eat each week. So that is helpful. Here is some leftover Japanese curry that we had, and I'm just bagging that up into a Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to throw that in the freezer. And then on the nights that we are really pushed for time to cook, we can just cook some rice and then heat this up and dinner's done. We've been dealing with a lot of chicken this week. I got some very good deals of chicken from the Coles supermarket and Woolworths as well. So I have been chopping them up for the past couple of weeks when I've gotten them, and just saved all this footage to put it together for you guys. And then we just bag it up into weights and then they go in the freezer ready, so I know one bag is a whole meal. And then that night we actually had chicken as well, so I just had that in the bowl to the side. We are back with the pumpkins because we've been getting some amazing specials on them lately, and so of course I just chop them all up and I bag them up into portions of 300 grams of pumpkin, 300 grams of sweet potato, and 300 grams of carrots, and then they are a whole bag ready to go when I cook stews, whether it be a chicken casserole or a beef casserole. It's there ready to go. Here I've got the pumpkin roast pieces as well. I've kept the skins on this time, and that way I can just grab it out when I want to roast, and I know that I have all the veggies available. I'm doing the same here with the roast potatoes. We got some sweet potatoes not roast potatoes, and I'm chopping them all up, and then 300 grams of each will go into those bags with the pumpkin. They will get thrown in the freezer to save, and then I know there's food there. Also the same, I put some pieces aside for when we have our roast. I've been very blessed with some markdowns lately, including the hot chooks, as you can see, but also I got this ham. It was about 850 grams for $9.50, I think it was, so it works out to be $10 a kilo for ham. That's amazing. So I cut it all up and then I bagged it all up into 100-gram lots like this, and it will get thrown into the freezer ready for pizzas. Then with the hot chickens, I pull them all apart, and what I do is I have one section where all the white meat goes, like the breast meat and stuff, and then another bowl I'll throw in there the dark meat, so the thigh and stuff like that. I use thigh meat if I'm making like a casserole. Instead of cooking the chicken, I'll just cook the veggies and then throw the shredded chicken in afterwards, and then it's all done. So what I did is bagged it all up, and then I'm showing you guys here how it gets all divided up. So the 3 lots for the chicken pizza there. There's all the thigh chicken. We've got some for lunches because hubby likes chicken for lunches, and we've got 3 bags there for chicken risotto. So I weighed everything there, and the meat portion came to 2.1 kilos. On TikTok, we're calling it Chicken Gate because everyone was like, please tell me you've used those carcasses to make a stock. And I'm like, oh, I plead the fifth. I'm not saying anything. We don't really use a lot of stock and stuff. If we do use casseroles, we just tend to use water and the veggies or some sort of other mix that's there. I know people say use stock. We just don't. It's who we are. And yeah, and last time I tried to make stock with a chicken carcass, it didn't turn out very well at all. So it's just more time and effort for me to be worried about something that might not even turn out. So I'm just not even going to worry about it. So I threw in everything in the freezer, and then I know it's in there ready to go. That's so good having this separate freezer as well, because then I know that all the meal portioned sort of controlled things are in that freezer, and then every time we need something set, it's out there. But I'm still cleaning out the big freezer, and then the two will balance each other out. Some more chicken that we've cut up during the week. So again, just showing you how I've ziplocked it up, and then I have labeled it all with the weights, and then again that went out into the big freezer. Oh, and just some more pumpkin. I couldn't resist. We made 2 lots of chicken casseroles last week just for some winter warmers, and they went pretty quickly in our house, so we always need pumpkin. It is a must-have, and I figure it never hurts to prep it as well and then have it there ready to go. Are you skilled with how to peel a pumpkin? I know a lot of people say use a knife, but I find it just wastes too much, so trying to use a peeler sometimes is interesting. And it's all bagged up ready to go. There's space for other veggies and things to go in there as well. Let me know if you've done any meal prepping this week and what you tend to do to make your life a little bit easier if you do it all. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.